In 1866, it all went downhill.
Well, that's when we adopted the township, and we started doing all those kinds of things with the new. They say you couldn't leave the Union. Well, if we didn't leave the Union, how come we had to be readmitted?
Right.
We had to have a new constitution. We had to adopt the amendments. We had to jump through all these hurdles to get back into the Union that supposedly we never left. But I digress. The whole thing about it is, that we adopted a new system at that point with county commissioners and townships and this, that, and another, which back in the day it was only 3 commissioners. But, we had a high sheriff and a register of deeds. We didn't have a public works department. We didn't have a sheriff's department. You had a constable in every township.
Yes.
Dwight might be elected constable. As Danny Jackson would say, constable down there.
That's right.
Because he's constable. Right. And every township, Mingo, Plainview, Clement, or South River, Black River, whatever, would have a constable and a justice of the peace.
Well, back then also, yes. Back then also, in 4 or 5 townships, they would only have, or maybe up to 10 in some places, they would only have 1 jail.
Yeah.
So they would have to take them to wherever the jail was to hold them, because the townships weren't big enough to furnish a jail.
No. Isn't that something? And it's a lot like Andy Griffith. If you remember where they were doing the ticket, he had sheriff on the sign, and they said he wanted to talk to the justice of the peace, so he flipped the sign over.
Oh yes, yeah, that's pretty good.
He's court's in session.
Yep.
That's the way it was, and you handle things internally on a local level. And now it's getting as far away from here as we can. We got to go to Clinton. We got to go to Fayetteville. We got to go to Raleigh, and
and I tell you something else too. As I look back, years ago, you were born and went to school, your local school, ran 5 miles down the road. You got married, had youngins. You went off and got you a job, and you got a job 5 to 10 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, when the kids graduate, they move 4 or 5 states away to get a job. There's no jobs here for them. They got to go to college. As soon as they go to college, pretty much you're getting brainwashed by somebody else that's trying to lead them down the rabbit hole. And they think it's the best thing since sliced bread, and they just painted the bread, but underneath it's moldy. It just don't wash with me. I see it, but
yes,
but you can't stop it. I mean, the wheel's rolling, but you can't stop it. And I don't know how to explain it, but that's kind of what's going on. Young people don't know, but they listen to whoever's telling them something, because the parents didn't tell them, or the grandparents didn't tell them, or they didn't get out and learn anything. Do you agree or disagree, or is that
I agree. I agree. We got a lot of liberal professors in these universities and even small colleges, and they call it the liberal arts.
Oh yeah.
And these guys, these professors, and I'm not knocking them, I'm sure they're educated. And some, as Jerry Clark would say, are educated beyond their intelligence.
Oh yes, Lord.
But they're not from around here.
Yeah.
They're teaching me something that they're coming from Wisconsin or Minnesota, and they're teaching my kids something totally different than what we believe.
Well, they're trying to indoctrinate them.
Yes, they do.
Instead of educate them. And they're trying to put their beliefs instead of teaching them. And nowadays, the school system does not teach history.
Not like we were taught.
No, it's totally different.
No.
It's just way different. And I just don't, as they say in the South, I just don't cotton to it.
No, yeah, I get it.